What's up, everybody? Today I have the Goa and Lamont Roach. As an amateur winning gold medals at the National Golden Gloves and USA Boxing Championships in 2013, he has a professional record of 25 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, and 10 knockouts. He held the WBA Super Featherweight title since 2023. He's the current 130-pound WBA World Champion. Really appreciate you for this interview.
No doubt, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
I appreciate it. Lamont, my views are mostly about people's mental because I like to focus on mental health. So mentally, how do you think boxing and making weight mentally helps you through life?
Boxing and making weight probably instills a lot of discipline into a boxer. You know, I've been boxing since I was your age or probably younger. I was 9 when I first started boxing. So I've been a disciplined kid, and you know that really helps you in life. You know, a lot of people go off track with a lot of things and stuff like that. But making weight definitely, because I never miss weight for a fight ever. Not from amateurs, from the pros, I never miss weight. So I've been a disciplined guy, and that actually helps me in my life.
Yeah, the discipline helps you not eating candy and doing
Yeah,
bad
all
stuff
that.
like that.
Yeah,
that discipline really do become in handy.
yeah,
And even the amateurs too.
yeah. Nah, for sure, it definitely do.
Yeah. How do you think having a father figure helps you prepare on being a man for all your journeys?
Man, having a father figure helps me prepare being a man, and would most likely help everyone. Um, it's the best tool. It's the best tool. How else can you learn to be a man from another great man, one that leads your household, and one that leads you to eventually do the right things and do good things. I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to have my father in my life, and my father guided me through every stage of my life. And, you know, I think that played a good. I think that played a good part in my life. You know, in decision making, having goals and accomplishing them, being successful, learning how to just maneuver with certain situations, just because of the idea of having my dad and having him guide me and having him lead me, and ultimately help me be the good man that I am today.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they don't have fathers.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm very grateful I have mine too, because he
Yeah.
helps me get the interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my dad is definitely a provider, and that's what I aspire to be, a good man just like him.
Yeah, you gotta really be grateful.
Yeah.
What is your end goals in life? Not in boxing, but life. Like, what are you gonna do after boxing?
My angles in life are just to be a good person, to be a good human being, be a good father, you know, be a good person to my family, to do everything that I can to spread positivity, make everyone around me better. After boxing, I have a lot of things in mind. I might want to do something like you. I probably set up a podcast or something like that. Maybe have you as a guest. You'll be older, probably. You'll be having some things that you'll have, like some fights you won or something like that. And we can switch roles. I'd interview you. You know what I'm saying? I want to venture into that lane. I want to do, you know, content creating and just capitalizing on the things that I do as a boxer now, making the money that I make and making sure that the money can work for me.
Yeah, that's really helpful, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure,
Looking
for
forward to
sure.
that. Then we'll look back on all the years and we'll look at the tape and remember this.
Yeah, and then one day you'll be champ, and then next thing you know, be like, man, I remember I did an interview with Wah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamont, I'm pretty sure you invest into yourself physically because you're an athlete. And I'm also pretty sure you're making financial investments for your future.
Yeah.
So, how do you invest into yourself mentally? How do you invest into yourself mentally?
Well, mentally, you know, try to prepare myself every day for mental things. I personally think I'm a mentally strong guy. I've been through a lot in my life, honestly, and some people, you know, are fortunate enough to overcome those things. People have to be aware that there are some mental downfalls to some people, and they have to be mindful of that, especially when it's noticeable. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, so my cousin who was very close to me was my trainer before my dad, he was a very spiritual guy. He was a very mentally sound guy. He always pushed peace. He always pushed saving lives. That's what he started training people for. So I say that to say my mental state is very solid. I think my mental state is very solid. And but for those who don't have a good mental state, I try to be there for them and be understanding and helpful to them, because that will help further their life better.
Yeah, because you can't get nowhere without mental.
Yeah,
Because
no,
everything's
for
going
sure.
to go on like a train and soon start to break down.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last question is always the same question. Without the money, cars, or jewelry, even without family, respectfully, how do you find happiness within you? And you can't bring family up.
How do I find happiness within myself? I I go back and look on the things that I set out to do. I think about what people would say about me. I think people would consider me as a good person. I think people would consider me as a good boxer. I think people would consider me as a good father. Things that matter to me and the categories that matter to me, as long as I'm succeeding in those, I think that's what like gears my happiness. So if somebody was to say that I was a good person, that would make me happy. If somebody was to say that I was a good dad, that would make me happy.
Or like a good word about you.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of people find happiness like that.
Yeah,
Well, you heard it from the man himself, Lamont Roach. I appreciate it.
no doubt, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.